Steve Bannon is trying to make amends. Faced with a growing backlash, President Donald Trump's former chief strategist released a statement Sunday reaffirming his support for the commander-in-chief and praising Trump's eldest son as both a patriot and a good man. Bannon infuriated Trump with comments to author Michael Wolff describing a June 2016 meeting at Trump Tower in New York between Donald Trump Jr., Trump campaign aides and a Russian lawyer as treasonous and unpatriotic. But Bannon said Sunday his description was aimed at former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort, who also attended the meeting, and not Trump's son. I regret that my delay in responding to the inaccurate reporting regarding Don Jr. has diverted attention from the president's historical accomplishments in the first year of his presidency, Bannon said in the statement, first obtained by the news site Axios. Bannon said his support for Trump and his agenda was unwavering. Hours before the statement came out, administration officials used appearances on the Sunday news shows to rally behind Trump and try to undermine Wolff's fire and fury inside the Trump White House, which portrays the 45th president as a leader who doesn't understand the weight of his office and whose competence is questioned by aides. Chief Policy Advisor Stephen Miller, in a combative appearance on CNN, described the book as nothing but a pile of trash through and through. He also criticized Bannon, who is quoted at length by Wolff, saying it was tragic and unfortunate that Bannon would make these grotesque comments so out of touch with reality and obviously so vindictive. CIA Director Mike Pompeo said Trump was completely fit to lead the country, pausing before answering because, he said on Fox News Sunday, it was such a ludicrous question. These are from people who just have not accepted the fact that President Trump is the United States president, and I am sorry for them in that, said Pompeo, who gives Trump his regular intelligence briefings. Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, said that she is at the White House once a week, and no one questions the stability of the president. President Donald Trump's dismissive description Wednesday of Stephen K. Bannon as a staffer who had very little to do with our historic victory marked his latest effort to cast his one-time confidant as a bit player who never had any real influence on the president's politics or policies. It. President Donald Trump's dismissive description Wednesday of Stephen K. Bannon as a staffer who had very little to do with our historic victory marked his latest effort to cast his one-time confidant as a bit player who never had any real influence on the president's politics or policies. It. I am always amazed at the lengths people will go to lie for money and for power. This is like taking it to a whole new low, she told ABC's This Week. To Miller, the portrayal of the president in the book is so contrary to reality, to the experience of those who work with him. Miller's interview on CNN's State of the Union quickly grew heated, with Miller criticizing CNN's coverage and moderator Jake Tapper pressing Miller to answer his questions and accusing him of speaking to only one viewer, Trump.